Hey, we're live in the mix. We're live in the mix. This one's even a. We're really live in the mix. YP, YP. I need a trim, you know. I'm not gonna lie, man. Trim just. Hair just grow quick and that, fam. We live, FMJ. We live, we live, we live. We live, Chico. We live. Alright, look at this guy, man. This 1 million. Like, listen. Look at this guy. Look at this guy here. Let me just pin it before I get Tishon. Like, yes. Like, listen, pandemic going on, you asking me if I got a job. Like, have you got a job? Like, you're watching me right now. Have you got a job? Listen, you see people like this, you got too much time on your hands. Like, you got too much time on your hands. You're coming on my live and asking, do you have a job? Like, if you know me, then you know me. Like, if you don't know me, then you don't know me. Come off my ground talking like, we ain't got time for all these things. People always want to chat nonsense, man. We ain't got time for people like you. Like, bro, have you got a job yourself? Like, why are you even on my live if you ain't got, like, you should be working right now. It's even like 13 o'clock. It's even 13 o'clock. 13 o'clock, you even talking like this. Like, you should be right now, you should be on your lunch break eating like Subway sandwich with someone in a park and that, then you're going back to work. You're even on my live right now. Deep, these people. Like, they always want a reaction. Like, I'm not giving you nothing. Like, it's even 13 o'clock. You're talking like this. Let me get my cousin on right now. Like, let me get my cousin on right now. But you had your time now. We move now. We move. You had a little time. Like, this 1 million guys. I don't know his name. Like. We move. Mm? We move. Let me get my guest on. Let me get the family on. Let me unpin this thing as well, man. Yo, see, what?
You're gonna kill me, bro.
What was that, my boy? What was that?
Hold on.
Oh, where's it gone? Where's it gone, man? Hey, you see people like that? But there's a lot of things going on around the world, and he wants to talk about, have I got a job? Bro, you know what I do. You're on my life for a reason, bro. You get me? People like that. 13 o'clock, he wants to talk nonsense, you know? 13 o'clock right now. You should be on break right now, eating the Subway sandwich, like, sub of the day with your colleagues in a park, talking about your boss. You know, like, yeah, why's he doing that? Like, no, I need a pay rise. Like, you're even on my live right now. You're on my live talking nonsense. Allow it, man. Have you got a job now? Have you got a job that? I want you to get a job. If you haven't got a job, I want you to get a job. Yeah? I want you to get a job. About you're on my live talking about have you got a job? What's your occupation? Brother, what's your occupation? What's your one? Because you're the same time I'm doing this, you're watching me. Move though.
Yo,
Yeah,
hey, you're
yeah.
gonna finish me, bro.
We're live. We said,
Hey,
bro.
you're gonna end me, bro.
Like, it's even early. The first thing people want to is come with negative. We're not here for that now. We're here for the positive stuff only. You get me?
A man said 13 o'clock, bro. Hey, you're gonna end me, bro.
It's really 13 o'clock. He wants to start. Hey,
What you telling me, man?
now we're here, man. What you saying?
Nothing, man. I'm just there, bro. Just chilling, man.
It's shining where you are, innit?
Weather beaming still.
Nah, like, I don't know. Everyone's saying it's Tish in LA or what. Like, I don't.
Bro, it's hot down there, no?
Nah, it's hot, but it's not like as hot as you are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, this is
you back,
deceiving still. Huh?
you back training.
Yeah, no. Back training still. Got training this afternoon, innit?
You got
Late
training.
start. Say that again?
You got training in the afternoon, yeah?
Yeah, training in the afternoon today still.
Yeah.
So
Also, Tish, for the people that don't know, you get me, AT, so tell them a bit about yourself, where you grew up, and a bit about your background and how you got into football.
yeah, man. Obviously, man come from Newham still, Beckton,
Mm.
and yeah, bro. Like, man started kicking ball. What I joined the academies quite late. Still, I think I joined academies in about 14, 15.
Mm.
You get me? I think I joined I joined Millwall about 14. And these times, like, it was just obviously we were just playing Sunday league before that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like county football, district football. You get me? Man was playing obviously Newham district, Essex, and you get me? Man was obviously just playing through, like, you get me, the Sunday league teams like Royal Falcons, East Ham Rovers, and that. And yeah, bro, like obviously as opposed to the youngers that are now going to academies quite early, do you get what I'm saying? That will probably go to academies like, bro, like youngers are signing for academies at like 7, 8,
Mm.
6, 9, you get me? So obviously man signed quite late to the academy stuff and stuff. And yeah, man, I signed for Millwall when I was about 14, 15.
Yeah.
Man, I was with James Alabi still. You get me? He was there. And yeah, man, I was at Millwall. And then I think after a year, or not even after a year, I left Millwall. And then after I left Millwall, I went to a few clubs still. I think a few of us went to a few clubs. There was a few coming from like our age group. There was like Nigel Nater, James Alabi, like Josh Siafa. Like a few of us went to different clubs after Millwall. Millwall turned into like a centre of excellence, isn't it? So like it was no longer academy and that, innit? So after that, I went to a few of them clubs like Arsenal, Chelsea, like, you know, Liverpool and that before I signed for Reading.
Yeah.
And yeah, like obviously, you know, the whole point of me signing for Reading at about 15 was like, my whole point was like, you can go to these teams and that, but some of them you end up getting released at about 17, 18. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my point was like, development wise, where's gonna be more like beneficial for me? Do you get what I'm saying? So I ended up signing for Reading when I was about 16, I think, 15, 16. And then as opposed to like going to one of the bigger clubs, and you know, what are the chances of you playing in the first team? Do you get what I'm saying? Like what are the chances of you actually making it pro or earning a professional contract? Do you get what I'm saying? So obviously, like I felt like Reading were obviously gonna give me a good foundation and a good platform, enough for me to showcase my ability to go and move on and do something with my career. Do you get what I'm saying? So I ended up signing for Reading about 15, 16 through scholarship days. I done my scholar there, like formed through the academy, and there was a few of us coming through the academy as well. Like a lot of us went on to go and play first team football at Reading. And yeah, man, stayed at Reading. I get me, and then I ended up going through the youth system, the reserves, and then the first team. And then yeah, bro, after that, you get me. So yeah,
At
man.
16, when you signed for Reading, that was you going training. Was it twice a week, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Or when I was going, what, at Reading?
Yeah. Well, at 15, 16, that's you're going training twice a week, yeah.
Yeah. So when I like at the time, bro, when I was at Reading at that age, I was obviously was still in secondary school, innit? So man was still going like twice a week day release. So
Mm.
man will go day release like on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. I'll go Tuesday, stay overnight, and then Wednesday I'll come back. Man will train all day Tuesday, Wednesdays, and then I'll come back on a Wednesday. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then go to school on like Thursday, Fridays, and then we'll play on the weekends or something. Do you get what I'm saying? But I had to have authorization from my school to actually go and leave and go and do my day release. You get what I'm saying?
And how was the school with that? As was it like as long as you do your work and you're doing good in school, they'll let you go?
Say that again?
What was school like with your training? Because obviously you're coming away from school.
Yeah.
So what was that like?
Yeah.
Your
It
work.
was difficult. Yeah, it was difficult, man. I can't lie. Like, to try and keep focus in school as well, like go and stay like day release and go to these clubs and stuff and stay overnight. Like it was difficult to mingle school and football. Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously, you know, um, my parents was obviously just emphasizing the fact that, listen, like I had to take school seriously. Do you get what I'm saying? Like although I was going to football, you needed a backup plan. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you needed to, you know, to obviously put the work in school. But I can't lie, like obviously there's a few of us coming up in school. Like man, you get me? I probably weren't the most focused in school. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, but that's because I'm probably thinking, you know what I mean, football was the only way for me. Like, I was just thinking, bro, it's football or nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? So all the time when I would go back to school after day release, you get me, like, you know, you'd banter and that in school and take it a bit less seriously. But like,
Yeah.
obviously, I would never, obviously, you know, give advice to any of the younger ones, like going to school or doing the same thing with it, you know, with day releases and going to football at the same time. So obviously, to juggle it like that, obviously, you got to stay 100% in your school because you never know with the football team. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course, of course. Okay, from there, you're saying you was going 2 days a week. So when it became now you had to leave yard. Obviously, you're more like you're from Beckton, so you're around your friends a lot now. So it
Mm.
becomes a situation where you have to go dig, leave family and friends behind. How did you take that
Mm.
at first when, you know, at the age of 17, 18, when you have to leave the area to go and leaving somewhere that you're so, you know, used to being around like friends and family to go into
Yeah.
another environment? How did you take that at that age?
It was hard still, I can't lie, man. It was hard, but it kind of worked out well for me in my side because like, you know, growing up where we grew up, it was difficult, man. Like a lot of us went different directions, you get what I'm saying? So for me it was like the get out clause, you get what I'm saying? Like I was able to leave the area and actually go up them sides, Reading sides and actually focus on my football as opposed to staying in the area, you
Yeah,
know, full time every single day, you know, because you know we was out and about. We'll go to youth clubs and that. Do you get what I'm saying? We'd go out, you know, after school clubs, youth clubs, and we'd just be young kids. You get what I'm saying? So
mhm.
for me, it kind of worked out well the day release and stuff because I wouldn't get so much caught up in the wrong things. You get what I'm saying? And it allowed me to actually leave the area and go and focus on what man wanted to do. Do you get what I'm saying? Which was obviously pursue my football dream. And I don't think actually without me doing so and leaving the area, I don't think it probably would have, you know, gone the way as it went at that time. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I could have easily swayed and gone to the wrong direction. Like, you know, I think we had this chat the other day, bro. There would be like 80, 100 of us at Cage, you
Yeah,
know, Memorial or, you know, like, you know, Newham Cage and that. There'll be a lot of us playing football, but like how many of us actually was able to make it out and go and do something positive? Do you get what I'm saying? So it was like not many. Do you get what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, you had to stay focused, man. You had to stay on your grind and on your job. And luckily for me, like I had proper people around me. Do you get what I'm saying? I had a lot of people even in the area that would actually, you know, send me home or tell man to go home when you're trying to stay out late, or you know, tell me that man's got football next day and stuff like that. So you can't be doing certain things or you can't be going certain places. You know what I mean? So a lot of the time, a lot of my friends did actually look out for me, man. And obviously, I can only be grateful for that. But it was definitely hard. But I think like leaving the area definitely made a difference, man. Because if I was in there, I don't think it would have gone to plan.
now that's good that you said that. Like, I just wanted to touch up on that. Like, how important was it to have like a good foundation of people who are willing to, you know, tell you to go home and, you know, like for you to sacrifice. You know, footballers, you have to sacrifice a lot. But
Yeah.
was it hard for you to like just say like you're at football, you're in digs, you got a game, you're doing something that and you love doing, but then you see the other side where your friends back in the ends, you know, girls, parties, you're seeing it on Snap, whatnot, all these things. Like, how was it for you? I know, cause me when I like, yeah, I sacrificed a lot, but it was
Yeah.
still an urge for me. You know, I want to go back to the ends. I want to
Yeah.
party.
Yeah. Yeah.
How tough was that for you to separate all that? You know, say, you know what, I want to do all that, but let me just focus on my football because I know when this goes off, I'm gonna have time to enjoy with my friends and family.
Yeah. 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 No, man, it was major. Like, obviously, it was so like you said, man. You have the urge. You get what I'm saying? Like, you might be up, you might be away at football and stuff, working and that, and then you're obviously seeing your phone, you're seeing snaps, you're seeing videos of all your friends back at home, and they're enjoying the things that you're not ultimately enjoying. Do you get what I'm saying? Or doing the things that you're not doing. So you feel like you're missing out. Do you get what I'm saying? And what you got to remind yourself is that like you're doing it for them, like you're doing it for your family, you're doing it for your friends, you're doing it so that later on in life that you can actually say, do you know what, like, you know, man hustled, I dedicated myself, I sacrificed to be able to take my family away or take my friends away And now we're doing things that I couldn't necessarily do before. Now we're doing it all together. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, I think it was definitely major, man. Like, obviously, everyone would look on their phones and stuff and think, raw, like, man's missing out. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that was definitely, that's part of the temptations that come across of being a footballer, though, isn't it? Like, a lot of the times that you feel like you're missing out on things, but you're not really. When you're focusing on what you need to focus on, you kind of remind yourself, do you know what? Like, I got to sacrifice. The reason why I'm here is because I'm not like the ones that are doing that stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? But I can't lie, man. Like, even at that time, even when I was going through like the scholarship days, I would still come back home in the summer and stuff and roll around with my friends and stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? In the neighborhood and stuff. And I felt like that was my time to actually, chill with my boys and do a lot of things and stuff that I couldn't do in the season or I couldn't do when I was at football. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but then, like I said, like, you also had friends that were not on the same, not on the same wavelength as you. So it was kind of one of them ones where you like, do you want to go back and continue doing the things that you know that are not right? Do you get what I'm saying? Or might lead you into nonsense. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, you just got to balance it, in it, obviously, without obviously leaving your day ones. You get what I'm saying? But no, man, I definitely had the urge to go back for sure. Like, it was definitely like, that's home. Do you get what I'm saying? So more time, I'd always want to go back, after, like, when my season's done, I'd always want to go back. I still obviously go back to this stage, you get what I'm saying? So, no, man.
Moving forward, I wanted to touch up on you. You're doing what you love doing. So now you're at, the youth team academy at Reading. You had a little spell when, United was kind of interested and you played a couple games with them during your time at Reading as well. What was that like?
Yeah.
Like, playing football now, you're enjoying, and you're seeing, I know you're still young, but are you seeing your dream come true? Like, wow, how could United tell me come and play a game for them, kind of thing? Like, what's going through your head at that time still?
Bro, I can't lie, like, crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? It's mad. Because at that time, bro, I'm thinking, like, they're asking me, like, why me? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, why they asking me to go and play for them? Do you get what I'm saying? So it was something that obviously man was doing right. Do you get what I'm saying at that time? But I was baffed, bro. I can't even lie, I was baffed, man. And then just to go there, bro, it was like a crazy experience, man. You got to remember, like, bro, we're from Nurem, like, so obviously to go to these type of big clubs, man, like, you're surprised, like, you're overwhelmed. Do you get what I'm saying? And like, so when I went there, bro, I was, I seen, obviously, like, one of the players that I really like watching and stuff is Pogba. So that time, do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're seeing them type of players at that time. Do you get what I'm saying? I think we was with like Adnan Januzaj, we was with, Marcus Rashford, like, we was in the same team as these guys. And like, bro, it was just crazy stuff, man. It was crazy stuff just to be able to leave and see these type of things made me more hungry. Do you get what I'm saying? It made me want it even more. Do you get what I'm saying? And we ended up playing in the Aegon Cup. So we ended up playing against Barcelona, Ajax, I think, who we had in the final, and a few other European teams. And bro, that just inspired me even more, man, because I was seeing this type of stuff, this type of facilities that I was seeing, bro. I was like, bro, this is mad. Like, this is the next level, bro. And you're seeing these academy players coming through like United and they got it all, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? They got everything. Do you get what I'm saying? So, they had everything on the plate. So you're seeing like, wow, these guys, they really got it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, where as opposed to when we were coming up at Reading, do you get what I'm saying? We were washing boots and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, we was, like, some of these guys, had a different, especially the foreign man, like that, they're obviously coming from overseas. So it was a bit different. But yeah, man, it was just like, it was an inspirational to another level, man.
Nah, that's big. So you're gone through the whole youth team journey now. You're doing your thing. Now,
Yeah,
you've been offered your pro. Like,
yeah.
you must be thinking all that hard work, all that sacrifice, staying away from ends is finally
Mhm.
pay off. So what was it you've got first? A 2-year deal you got first.
Yeah, so when I joined there, I joined when I signed for Reading. I think it was like a 1-year scholar, and then they gave man like a 2-year pro or something like that. So it was like I ended up going into my pro at like 18, 17 or something like this.
No, that's big.
Yeah. So it was like a scholarship for like, for the first year until man turned 17, and then I think man started my pro after that. You know what I'm saying?
So you're doing well on the youth team, like you said, you're doing well on the youth team. Talk to me when you got that call up now and you started to train with the first team. and like when the manager's saying, "Look, you're gonna start a few games." I remember that season because
Mm.
you started well, and you started a couple games before you got injured. Talk to me about that season. What was the feeling that the manager says, "You know what? I'm gonna start playing in the first team regularly."
Um, it was it was mad though because like prior to that, I'd been on loan at Hartlepool, so I was in League Two at that before
Mm,
I even started playing. Do you get what I'm saying? So I was in League Two, and at that time, bro, I joined Hartlepool and they were bottom of the league in
yeah,
League Two. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, I was like, boy, this is gonna be a grind. Like this is gonna be tough. But bro, like, with God, nothing's tough. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I just left it with God. And at that time, I just thought, you know what, I need to just go and play. Like, if I want to go and inspire to be in this Reading first team, then man needs to go and play. Do you get what I'm saying? And at this time, bro, I think I would have been uh 19, approaching the end of my pro or something. So then I was thinking, bro, man needs to go and play. So, I obviously spoken to a few of the older boys at Reading and stuff, and then they just said, listen, bro, it doesn't even matter if they're bottom of the table, bro. Like, you're on loan. It doesn't really matter. Like, you just need to go and play and you just need to go and play your games. Like, there's some of the older boys that had been relegated and stuff, and they said that don't matter. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, you just need to focus on what you need to do, and the rest will take off. Do you get what I'm saying? So I just went with a mindset that, listen, like, this team's bottom of the table, but I just have to go and do my stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? And bro, I can't lie, it was the best experience that man's ever had. Like, that really changed me. I went from a boy to a man.
yeah.
Like, bro, seeing, like, how it is, bro. Like, seeing these guys fight for their families, like, fight for their lives, bro. I was coming from Reading, 19-year-old, 18-year-old, 19-year-old coming from Reading, and like, I didn't really have the same mindset as these guys. I know I'm going back to Reading, but these guys were like, bro, you know, um, this is the real deal. Like, every game was 100% bodies
Yeah.
on the line. Do you get what I'm saying, bro?
Like a cup final.
Huh? Every
Every
game was a cup final, bro. Every game was a cup final, and it was literally that experience, man. That loan really changed, man. Do you get what I'm saying? So, uh, it really made me, bro. I literally went from a boy to man who was going into games, bro. The games were like, bro, there was no football being played, bro. These games were football in the air. Like, this is real battles, like 100%, like fighting on the pitch. You get what I'm saying? And it really changed me. Like, it showed me a different level of football because obviously you're used to the academy football, nice football,
course.
and going to League Two was literally like punch ups every game, bro. Um, so that really made me. And then after that, I came back to Reading, and it was literally Steve Clark, the manager. Um, and he's obviously seen that, man, what man did on loan. And then I came back, and then it was literally like he gave me an opportunity in pre-season. I went with the boys away on pre-season tour with the boys and stuff with the team. And then literally, bro, I put in the work. And then after that, bro, when we came back, that the first game of the season against Birmingham, man put me in. You
Mm.
know what I mean? Man put me in first game. And then after that, man never really looked back. Like, I was obviously, you're nervous. You have nerves at times. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, bro, this is crazy. Like, this is my first championship game. Like, I'm only 21 at that age. I'm thinking, bro, this is mad. But I literally had to ease myself, bro. And when that whistle blew, bro, it was literally like, man, it really just eased man off. And you got adrenaline in it.
Yeah, of course,
So
of
your
course.
adrenaline is just pushing you through, bro. And then after that, man, it was all right, man. It was all right, but it wasn't as hard as I first thought it would be. Do you know what I mean? I feel like League Two and them leagues, they were peak.
Oh, mm.
They were peak, bro. Like League Two and stuff like that. The battle and stuff was definitely worse than what man experienced in the champion.
I remember now you're doing your thing, you're playing, you're looking cross, you're doing everything you're doing, and then that little dark. I remember talking to you, and when you was in the hospital, that little dark period come. You're flying, and you get injured. How was that you like? How was that for you, like mentally? Like, I know it didn't break you because I know you're a strong believer, and you come back. But how was that little dark period for you, like? Because you was flying. I'm not gonna lie, you was flying. You was ready,
Yeah, yeah.
and bro, for that to happen, what was it? You had ripped it off the bone or something?
Yeah. No, I didn't rip off the bone. It was little tear in my tendon. It was mad because you know what? I literally done my ankle like a couple months before. So I was just obviously recovering from a ligament injury that man had in my ankle. And then obviously I think they sacked the manager at the time. They sacked Steve Clark, and then obviously man come back now in January for my ankle and stuff. And then bro, like, I was excited, but I'm thinking, bro, like man's been out for a couple months, bro, with the ankle thing,
Mm.
and January's here now. I'm thinking, bro, man's gonna get back into this team, and I can't wait, bro. And then I literally remember because prior to obviously me playing the game, I remember it was against Walsall.
Mm.
Prior to me playing the game, I felt like a little tweak in my hamstring. So I felt like something. It was like a little sharp pain, like a little needle kind of feeling. And I was out for about 2 weeks. It wasn't nothing serious. And then man come back now. And when I come back, I played the game against Walsall as a cup game. So I was thinking, bro, there's no better game like to come back for. Like it was a cup game, and I was buzzing and stuff. And then literally, bro, it was crazy. First half, bro. First half, literally went to go and control the ball, bro. And next thing you know, I just heard some crack. I just heard some crack in my hamstring, bro. It was crazy, like, and I couldn't believe it at the time. I was thinking, bro, this, like, what is this, bro? I've never had a mad injury like this. So I'm thinking, what is this, bro? So I've tried to run it off, bro, and I can't lie, man. I couldn't even run it off, G. It was mad. Like, I had to just lay down. I had to sit down and said, like, nah, this is too much, bro. And then man come off, bro. And after that, bro, I'll be real, like, I kind of was telling myself, like, nah, like, this is not true. You
Mm.
know what I mean? It's not severe. It's not a severe injury. Like, man will recover from this. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So I went to go and do my scans and everything, and man just waiting. Like, I'm praying. I'm thinking, nah, man, it's calm, bro. Like, man's not going to be out for the rest of the season, or I'm not going to be out for a long time, bro. Like, it's just something. But then I remember, like, my physio sits me down, bro, and he calls me in, bro. And I was thinking, bro, why is man trying to sit man down like this? Like, do you get what I'm saying? He
Mm.
sits man down, and then after that, he just tells me, bro, I can't lie, like, you're gonna be out for the rest of the season.
Wow.
And I was baffed, bro. I can't lie, I was baffed, fam. I was thinking, what? I can't believe this, bro. Like, how? Like, how has this happened, bro? You know what I mean? I was baffed, man, because like you said, bro, I feel like I was off to a good start. You get what I'm saying? And I was like relishing the chance of just playing and just, doing my thing. So when this obstacle came my way, bro, I was baffed, man. I can't lie, like, never having a severe injury like that in my life. I was just shocked, man. And then, bro, I can't lie, I started crying, man. I was crying, bro. Like, when I went back home, bro, I cried to myself, bro. I was like, this is mad. Like, where do I go from here? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, where do I go from here? But luckily enough, man, I had to, again, man, another obstacle that come my way, and I just had to man up and take it on my stride and try to recover as soon as I could, bro. And then yeah, bro, I was able to come back and recover in the summer, but it was too late to play, so I ended up coming back in the summer, like before the season done. But then it was too late because the season was already finished. Well, it was like last 2 games, and then yeah, bro, I went into the summer, man.
Yeah, no, that's big. Obviously, you said like Steve Clark gets sacked in there. You're coming back fit. So you're thinking now. You're doing your next season at Reading. You're gonna go through that hard work again, and then Di Matteo gets the job at Villa, and then you get that call, like you're just getting back fit. That must have been crazy. Now Villa's interested. Hey, like they said, Aston Villa's interested. Aston Villa coming back fit. They said Aston Villa interested right now. Aaron, like, what you gonna do?
That's what you're gonna do. Hey, yo, funny, bro. I mean, it was crazy. I can't even lie. It was mad. The reason why I was mad, bro, because man just been out for 6 months. G.
Mm,
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I've been out for 6 months, bro, with his hamstring. So, like, it was mad, bro. And at that time, when man's recovering, obviously I'm training hard to recover, bro. My mind's thinking, bro, Reading, like, I'm just gonna come back next season, and man's gonna bad it up, bro. I'm thinking, like, that's how I was thinking, bro. I'm not thinking of anything or anywhere else, and I'm just thinking, like, let me just get fit. And I was close because when I got fit, like towards the end, I was training with the boys again.
mm.
And then obviously the season done. And then at that time, bro, Reading was going through a stage, man. They was going through a transition where, like, the owners were ducking out, bro. They were trying to shut the club. And, I think the manager got sacked or something. And it was going through a phase, bro. And there was loads of rumors, loads of talk that, bro, they're gonna have to sell up and stuff because they never really had dough and that no more. So I'm just hearing bare rumors at that stage. And then, bro, I'm thinking, like, people are coming, yo, boom, boom, bam. talking like bare nonsense and that. And then I'm just thinking, bro, what's this all this talk about? Like, I'm just want to play, man. I missed 6 months on my ball, bro. Like, I'm trying to go back and play. Do you get what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, bro, like it was crazy because at that stage, I think we've just got Yap Stam.
Yeah.
We just got Yap Stam. So I'm thinking, bro, like Yap Stam, fam.
Mm.
This is mad. Like this
That's
guy was the real deal. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm thinking this guy was the real deal. And I'm thinking, bro, man wants to play under this guy, bro. This guy is all what man's about. Do you get what I'm saying? Like his philosophy and everything. I was thinking, like, this is gonna be major. You know what I mean? And then I remember, literally like Reading was going for that stage and stuff, and I'm hearing bare rumors that they're gonna sell a few players and stuff like that. And I was hearing that man was gonna be one of them and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? I was seeing bare type of stuff on the news and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? And it made me feel uneasy, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? It made me feel uneasy. So I was looking for kind of a, you know, like a reassurance. Like I was looking for something to solidify that, yo, bro, like you're not going nowhere. Do you get what I'm saying? And I remember, bro, it's so mad because I remember at that stage, so when I'm training, I'm coming back fit. I remember Yap Stam called me literally like, bro, he called me literally when he got the job. And he said, listen, bro, like man's got the job. I'm hearing all these rumors and stuff, but man wants you to stay, bro. Like, you know, I want, you know, to build this team around you kind of thing. And I want you to be the, like, you know, be in this team with me. And I'm thinking, bro, I'm gassed. I'm thinking, bro, I'm gassed. And at this time, bro, I'm already seeing his training philosophy, bro. I'm seeing what he's doing in training. Bro, everybody's gassed. Like, everybody's like, this guy, mad. Like, the passing drills, bro. This is no ordinary passing drill. Man's doing passing drill with mad intensity, like 1 and 2 touch, bang. Like, it was mad. So I'm thinking, bro, this guy's going to help, man. He's really going to help, man, elevate. And then after that, bro, I was literally getting no love. I was getting no love back from the club, like, especially when man insisted that, listen, like, I want to stay. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I want to chill and stuff. And man wants to play under Yep Stam and stuff. And I feel like because of my injury and stuff, it kind of scared them off kind of thing. They're thinking, bro, like, if we have anything for this guy now, you know, let's cash in on him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at that stage, bro, I was feeling like, I felt kind of low. Do you get what I'm saying? I was thinking, bro, like, you know, this is where man's come from. Do you get what I'm saying? I've come through the academy. You know, I've seen everything at this club. Like, man wants to stay. I want to, next season, like, I missed out on this season, I want to stay.
Yeah.
And then literally, bro, as time went on, bro, you know, I was telling the club that man wants to stay, boom, boom, bam. And there was interest from a few different clubs at that stage now. And it's all out. It's all out in the open and stuff. So it's making me unsettled, bro. And I'm thinking like, yo, so I remember sitting down with them and I was like to them, listen, like, I want to stay, like, but, you know, if it's Prem or something, man wants to dip. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I remember saying like, yo, if it's Prem, man wants to dip, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? But I had no intentions. I was telling them, like, listen, just give man a new thing and man will chill. Like, I want to play.
Yeah.
You know, acting all iffy, rah, and that. And then literally after that, bro, I think they got a couple bids in and stuff. And at this time, bro, man's unsettled. I'm thinking this club is like, they're mugging, man. Like, you know, I'm trying to tell them that, listen, like, I want to chill. So I'm thinking they're showing no love to me. Do you know what I'm saying? They're showing like they don't really want me. Do you know what I mean? So it really hurt, man. It really hurt me because you know, coming from the youth system and everything, I made long life friends and everything. And the way they treated, man, I was hurt. So then after that, bro, they received a couple of bids, I remember. And then that time, at this stage now, man's head's turned. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm thinking, bro, all right, cool, but man's gonna dip then. Do you know? If these men are taking so long to give him a new thing, they're not really showing the same love back. So I remember they got a few offers and stuff, and then I think one of the offers obviously from Villa and stuff. And at this stage, I remember, bro, like the owners called man in and stuff and said to me like, "Listen, what do you want to do?" And at this stage, my head's been turned already because I'm thinking, bro, it's been time, bro. These men are not trying to. And then at this stage, bro, I remember one of the owners come and called man in and he was like, bro, like he called man in. He was like urgent. He ring me. I met him and then was talking. I was thinking, this guy's moving breaky, bro. Like, we was talking and we're just eating and that, bro. He's trying to get to, like, he's trying to ask me weird questions. So I'm thinking, what's this guy really trying to ask me? Like, trying to, you know, see things and stuff. So then, bro, imagine this now. Obviously, we've eaten that. And then I finished. I'm going back home, bro. The guy calls man again. He calls me. He's like, yo, like, Tish, where are you? I've just left the guy, bro. He's like, Tish, where are you? You know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm going home. He's like, no, come back. I've turned back now. I've gone to meet him, And he's like, listen, I've just received an offer for you. What do you think? And I'm thinking, this guy's moving bookie. And I'm like, well, I don't really know. Like, who is it? And then he's like, oh, it's a top club, you know, they've just come back from the Premier League. And they've just come down. It's a big club. I'm thinking, bro, it's Newcastle or something. Do you get what I'm saying? Then he didn't tell, man. I'm thinking, well, what clubs come down? I'm thinking, bro, it can either be that year it was like Newcastle, Villa, and one other team. I'm thinking, what club can it be? And the guy's like, I need to contact your agent now. Like, they've just moved in, bro. Bro, it was like the club have just received bread, so they're thinking, bro, we need to get rid of this guy now.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? They're thinking, bro, the guy just had a hamstring thing, like, you know, they showed no, like, no one trying to show man no love at all, like, after, man. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, man's been there from young, bro. So I'm thinking, bro, this man's really trying to get man out. He said, we need to talk to your agent now. And he's like, we need to meet him in London today. He's like, we need to meet him in London today. I'm thinking, brother, this guy's moving crazy. So, like, he's received an offer, like, and he's just moving erratic now. He's just shaking. He's thinking, bro, if it backfires, like, because at the time, bro, they're receiving other offers as well, but it wasn't like, you get me, the offer they received. So I said, all right, cool. I spoke to my peoples and that, and then they spoke to the owners and stuff, and I think they met up in London, and the guy wasn't trying to show me the team. So I'm sitting there, I've gone back home, I'm thinking, what's going on? Do you get what I'm saying? Who is it? And then obviously my people, and I've called, man, and they said, listen, like, obviously Villa are on you. And I'm thinking, what? That's crazy. And at the time, I remember saying to the manager, I said to Yap Stam, listen, I only want to go Prem. Because he called me and said, listen, what's wrong? Do you want to leave? And I said, I don't really want to leave, bro. I want to stay. Like, I want to play under you, but the club's not showing man no love. And I remember there was West Brom and there was like Norwich and stuff. So he's telling me, okay, well, I said, I want to go Prem. If it's Prem, then I want to go. If it's not, then I'll chill. And he's like, well, there's no Prem teams on you. But at the time, I knew it was West Brom. At the time, they were Prem. Do you get what I'm saying? And then I remember now speaking to my peoples and stuff, and I was like, bro, obviously Steve Clark's at Villa, bro, like, you know, and Di Matteo, bro, the guy won Champions League at Chelsea, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm thinking, geez, bro, like, this is mad. Like, and then obviously I spoke to the club now. I said, yeah, man, like, let's do it. Do you know what I mean? And then, yeah, Sam's obviously telling me, listen, I thought you want to go Prem. Like, we're here in Villa and stuff. And I was like, bro, it's a Prem club. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I was like, it's a Prem club. Like, man's not really gonna like after you, man, are moving bookie towards me. Like, this is a Prem club. And he's like, yeah, but you said you want to go Prem and stuff. And then he's like, yeah, but it's not a Prem club. So stay here, play your games and stuff. And then at that time, bro, I was rattled because of what a man's been through. This is like weeks now, and they're not showing man no love. So I was like, nah, man, I can't lie, man's out. So then I'll remember now, obviously we spoke, it was obviously my people speaking to Villa and stuff. And then I remember literally, bro, time went by. Then, yeah, man, it was getting sorted. And then when they told man that, yeah, it's official that man can bounce there, bro, it was literally, bro, like music to my ears. Like, I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like, man's at a Prem status club, bro. This is big. This is crazy. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of the Reading fans obviously like battered me. Like, I got caned, bro. I got a lot of abuse from people. Like, you know how it is, man. Like, you know, people assume the worst. They feel like, you know, this guy went for whatever. He went for bread. He went for this. He went for that. But essentially, I always said it. It was like, bro, like the love that I got shown no love at all. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially to come from the youth ranks and stuff. Like, bro, I really wanted to stay at Reading. Like, I really wanted to continue my development. I felt like it was going to be the right club to allow me to continue. But like, it wasn't reciprocated. And then after that, my man got battered. Like, I was getting, you know, loads of nonsense saying, you know how it is, bro, when you move and stuff and people are sour. But then I couldn't look back, man. I was going to a big Prem status club, bro. And again, obviously Villa was transition. But yeah, man, it was after that, bro, it was like, bro, it was a dream come true, man.
We know in this life, Tish, whether it's ball or anything you do in life, you can never win. Some people will be happy for you. Some people will always question. But you go and buy a Range Rover, they say, why didn't you go and buy you go and buy 3 houses, they say, why didn't you go and buy a mansion? No, you win. This is just life, my bro. Make the right choice. Obviously, whether it was financially, whether it's to go and play football for a Prem club, you done the right thing because like someone always told me, at the end of the day, you do it for your family and what's right for you and your family, what's right for the fans or what's right for the team. Because at the end of the day, like, everyone knows who's in this live or who's watching. There's
Yeah.
no football, bro. When they're ready to
Mm.
spit you out, they'll spit you out, bro. Like you,
Crazy, man.
they're ready to drop you, they'll. So you done the right thing, bro.
Bro, it's crazy, man. It's literally that, man. Like, and sometimes we're so bothered about, the opinions of others, and sometimes we won't allow ourselves to do something that makes us feel comfortable or allows us to, to make us feel at ease. Do you know what I mean? Because we're so caught up in what would they think, or or what they're gonna say. Do you know what I mean? And it's like now it's like, bro, you do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Do you? Because at the same time, bro, we've seen it. Like, people will turn on you, man, and it's like it's literally there's no love shown sometimes, man. It's crazy.
Nah, go on, you go there now. You're doing well, you know. You played a couple games. I remember I played you pre-season. Like there was Bervie, Jack Grealish, everyone. You lot was just popping us, like moving mad. Was moving mad in the midfield and that. You're doing your thing. And
Oh, was that Newport? Yeah.
no. That was Cambridge.
Oh, you Cambridge, yeah. Oh, stuff. Yeah, I remember that. I
Yeah,
was that. Well, that was my first couple like preseason games, though. No.
I remember like I think you lot went 2-0 up first half, and Gaff was like, you lot, like you letting them pop and that. He said that, like, I want to see someone smash someone, but the first person that I smashed when he got the ball, it was you. I even smashed you.
I
The guy,
remember still.
come on, man, that's what. Yeah, I'm doing my thing.
You're a waste, man. I know you did it on purpose as well. This is what you're
I
like, man.
know.
You're
The guy
bookie.
was
You're
saying,
bookie.
you lot. The other said you lot are letting Villa just pop you, and that. He said the first person that I want to see smash someone. On the ball, dilly dallying, and then rakata.
You're crazy. Yeah? You're coming with your ab tackles. You can't even tackle yourself, bro.
Hey, dog.
Yeah, I remember that still.
Like obviously you start to play and you had that little spell and then you play. We came to watch you against no, prior to that you scored a
Yeah.
equalizer against Newcastle. And what was that like? Obviously you've made your move now. You scored that goal. Obviously family and everyone's happy. Your players, me, everyone's happy, and that family and that's happy. What was that goal like? After like what you went through, the injuries, you wanted to stay with Reading, the dilly taking long, all these emotions that's going through. Then you scored the equaliser at Villa Park and against Newcastle. Like what?
I see Rush is there. Rush was the first person to duck for, man. He's the first person grabbing my shirt when man banned. Bro, I can't lie, man. It was, bro, whole end, like, nah, man, that was unbelievable, bro. It was unbelievable, man. Do you know what? I was having flashbacks prior to this game, bro. I'll be real with you. Like, I was having thoughts in my mind, like, because I was injured.
Mm,
So I just come back from a groin injury because I missed out on the I missed out on the two games before that. I think we played I forgot who we played, and I missed out on the two games before that because man had a groin thing.
mm,
And so when man was coming back now, I knew I was in contention. Do you get what I'm saying? And bro, I was having flashbacks, bro. I was just picturing myself because I knew man wasn't gonna start. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah.
And we was 1-0 down, bro. And bro, this is facts. I'm not even gonna cap. But I was having flashbacks the day before and stuff like. And so when this game come now, like, was obviously 1-0 down, bro. And the gaffers obviously called man and said, listen, like, you're gonna come on half time and stuff, so we're losing and stuff. And I'm thinking, bro, this is peak. Like, I'm thinking, yo, I'm just visualizing. I'm thinking, bro, like, I'm visualizing just scoring a winner or just scoring a last minute goal, bro. Big man thing, I'm visualizing this. And then next thing you know, bro, like, it's 1-0, bro. Newcastle, bro, their team was peak at that time, bro. Like Shelby, they had May, all these, man. Like, it was like they had a proper team. And like I remember, bro, it was like the 83rd or 85th minute or something, bro. Corner. And I'm just thinking, let me just chill back stick, bro. I'm thinking, let me just plot back stick. And I remember it was Gouffron. I don't remember if you know Gouffron.
Yeah, I remember.
Johan Gouffron. Like the lighty, the small guy. And I'm thinking, my man's picking a man up. Like, he's not really the same height as me. So I'm thinking, bro, I got a chance here. Like, I got an edge on man. So, bro, I used taking the kick now, the corner kick. And I'm thinking, bro, this is going to come back stick, bro. And bro, I promise you, man's visualizing this. I'm thinking, this is the moment. Like, this is like last minutes of the game, bro. I'm thinking, if man bags here, bro, it's mad. Next thing you know, I'm seeing the ball just fly over everyone's head, coming to the back stick, bro. I'm thinking, brother, where's this ball going? I'm seeing I'm seeing the ball just fly past everyone's head, bro. Bro, it's coming around the back stick, bro. And I'm thinking, this is my moment, bro. Like, this is the time. Next thing you know, man jumped over him. Boom, the ball's snuck in, like, crept in front post, bro. And I've seen it's gone over the line. You're not really sure, but I'm seeing it's creeped over the line. I'm thinking, Jesus, like, bro. Rush is there. Rush is there front line. I was Rush. Rush is chasing, man. Then I'm telling man, get off me. Like, let me live. And the maddest thing is, it's like me and Kodja started trying to do one dance and that. And I remember the captain at the time, Tommy Elfridge, pulled man by the shirt. He's like, bro, come on, come back. Like, he's telling man, let's go. Like, there's no time for no dancing, bro. Like, let's go. This is 1-1. Obviously, we're trying to win the game, bro. I can't lie, bro. Man's bagged. I'm thinking, yo, G, this is on TV. This is on Sky, whole end. Like, man's back stick. Let me live. Bro, they weren't having it, bro. I can't lie. That went quick. That went quick. All right, that went quick, man. But nah, man, that's an experience that will live with man forever, bro. I'll be real. That's an experience that will live man forever still.
Nah, that's big. That's big. That's big. You know, we're saying that you're a young boy, and you know, like, it's not your fault. You come with a price tag, and when you come with a price tag, there's a lot of expectations. You get me? So what was that like as a young player, like knowing that you came with a price tag? Young, okay, you done your thing in the champ, and that, but you're coming to a big team like Villa, because you know that people look at, there's not just fans, there's coaches who are bad mind. There's all these people that they just want to say, like 6 mil, whatever, like you get me. So how was that? How was that for you? How do you feel? Like, did you need to like show people, or do you just take it like how it is? When I get my opportunities, I'll show them.
Yeah. Do you know what, man? It's crazy, man, because at that time, bro, I wasn't even thinking of that, bro. Like, it's not my fault, bro. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't me that bought myself. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? So at that time, bro, like, you know, whatever business the clubs were doing was whatever business they were doing. So it didn't really affect me in that factor. It actually affected me when literally, like, I started seeing, like, I started hearing and just listening to, not even listening, but just started to hear and people speaking. People are so judgmental, and I'm thinking, why though? Like, I'm thinking, what's going on? But then I started to think, like, it comes with the price tag, like you said, like, it comes that people are now, you know, and not forgetting, like, I never really had a full season when I moved. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, I had an injury for 6 months. You get what I'm saying? And it's not my fault, literally, that the business that the club did. It's not my fault. That was between them. And it's literally, bro, after that, it's like people start being so, like, they're so judgmental. They expect the full package. They expect you to be this complete. They expect you to be that. And it's like, it does take its toll sometimes, man, because it's like people are just, they're talking, like, no matter what, like, people are just talking, you know, they pay this for him, like, he should be doing this. You know, they pay him that for him, like, he should be scoring 20 goals or you know what I mean, bro? And it's like, it took away, you know, the fact that, bro, like, I was just a young kid, bro, from Newham, just trying to enjoy my football, just trying to play simple football. Like, I was trying to play, like, my football that got me to this point. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, when I was coming up from Reading, bro, like, you know, I was just doing what I needed to do, bro. You know what I mean? I was doing what I needed to do. And it's like, now you reach another level where it's like, bro, this is the real deal now, and everybody's watching you, like. And it's like, yeah, you do have a sense of element that, yo, bro, I got, like, every game you play, bro, you've got to be on point.
Yeah.
And you've got to show that, yo, bro, like, this was no fluke, or this wasn't no joke, like, where, you know, people obviously, you know, pay this money for me. But it's like, people are always going to talk, man. People are always going to say something negative, positive. People are always going to say something that's going to try and put you down. I had a lot of that, bro. I had a lot of people try to, you know, talk bad on me. To this day, people talk bad on me, like, you know, but this is what comes with it, man. And it's like, I know me, I know what I can do, I know what I can deliver, bro. And obviously, essentially, that's what was able to give me the opportunity You know, God's grace, and obviously, bro, it's like you just gotta block it out, man, and just literally keep praying, because people are praying on your downfall, man, and that's a real thing. Like, people are really out there to not see you do your stuff, man. So, but it's part and parcel of the game, man. Is how it is nowadays, bro. Like, people just gonna talk, man, but you're just gonna have to just stay concentrated and stay focused on what you need to do, bro. You know what I mean?
That life, like everything in life, like we move on and you feel like now. I know you had some great memories there. Now you, like, I just wanted to say, like, you look back at them things, like, I don't want you to ever think like you've let yourself down, or you let family down, or you let friends down, because everything happens for a reason. Like, with careers, you're up there. So don't get me wrong. Some people like staying like up there, but sometimes in life, come down to go back after that. And I don't want you to feel like, obviously, you've had your moments, and that's the end of it. No, because what we do here is we grind. And there's always, like, how God works, man. There's always an opportunity, and there's always another chance to go back up there. And like, I know you as a player, you're gonna get back on top. Because I don't want you to feel like, I know how it is, like you was there and you're seeing other people your age doing that thing. No, bro, it's not the end, bro. We're gonna get back there. So like, brother, this is my saying. This is my saying, bro. Life and football, brother, is like special fried rice. Brother, life,
What's a special for
no, life is, you know why? When
You're gonna finish me.
Hong Kong style chicken, brother, you can't get the sweet without the sour.
Bro, you're funny, man. Bro, do you know how I see it, man? I just see it. It's like, bro, like I said, man, like it's one of them ones where, bro, like I see a stat the other day, man, and it's like it says something like more than half of the children that come from Newham live in poverty.
Mm,
Do you get what I'm saying? More
mm,
than half of the children where we come from live in poverty. Do you
mm.
get what I'm saying? So, bro, I pray every day, man. I just thank God for the position that I'm in, bro. Like, I'm humbled by the position I'm in, and it's like where we come from. It's like, bro, like we cannot be anything but grateful. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like it is what it is. Like, everyone's aspiring to do better in their own way, and everyone's pushing to do good in their own way, and everyone has their own journey. Do you get what I'm saying? But as long as you stay faithful to what you want to achieve, and you're gonna face obstacles in the way, bro. Like, you're gonna face obstacles. Like, without obstacles, bro, it doesn't allow us to push on and be stronger. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Like, without these obstacles that I've faced in my life, or you faced, or anyone else has faced in their life, bro, it doesn't make us stronger, bro. Like, we gotta go through hardship. We gotta go through times where, like, it's gonna rock your boat. Do you get what I'm saying? And without them times, bro, it doesn't make you as a person, bro. If you don't go through these times, then it doesn't make you as a person. And what I can truly say, like, it's definitely humbled me. It's made me like the man I am today, bro. Like, it's definitely changed me. Everything that man's gone through, like, bro, like, man's a family, man. Like, I have a kid now. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's definitely changed me, not just my career, but things outside of career, because we have life too. Do you get what I'm saying? And everyone's so caught up sometimes, and oh, he's a footballer, he's got to do this, he can't do that. But, like, we have emotions, we have feelings, we have families, we have friends, and it's like where we come from to where we are now, bro. We can only be grateful of what we're achieving and what we're doing in life, bro. So I just see it as like, bro, as long as I can support my family and friends and my son and stuff, bro, like, you're doing well enough, man. And we just got to continue being grateful to God, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we're always achieving to do more, man, without even having targets, bro. You get what I'm saying, bro? If you don't have targets or dreams and aspirations to do better, then
I was
there's
even
nothing, bro.
got dreams. We all got dreams. What I wanted to talk about, and I see that there's a lot of our friends, our fellow friends who play football, and everyone in the chat. I just wanted to touch on what we talk about, what we want to do for our, like, is like our kids. Like, obviously there's so violence, gang related stuff, like people killing each other, people doing this. It's because the kids in our area, in our community where we grew up, the freedom's gone. I remember, like you said, I remember there was back in the days when we used to go in the cages, go on the and, like, on the 11-a-side pitches and play football. Nowadays, like the caging it up, get me, they're putting padlocks on it. You can't go in and play football without paying a fee. Like, it's like 25 or £100 just to play on something that, you know, kids love and kids love doing. So like when we was talking about giving back to our community, and that's what we want to do, Tish. And for everyone that's watching, I just say I know everyone's got the money to think, but what we want to do is to give back to our community and give back to the younger generation. Like let them know that, bro, there's a way out, bro. Think bigger than ends. Think bigger than the blocks. Get me? We want to build more. We want to build more. Go to our governments and go to all these
Yeah,
politics, whatnot. Tell them that our kids and the younger generation, we need more of these sports.
yeah,
Go and play football, for them to go and, you know, do more swimming lessons or do this, bro. This is what we need, bro. We need to stop all these things that's going on in the ends, and well, hopefully that we can start something big that, you know, we can put. That's what we want to just create things for
but
our
if
community.
you look at it, man, like you said, bro, like we had this conversation, and bro, I look back now and I'm like, well, we was growing up, bro. How many Sunday league teams did we have? You know, we had East Ham Rovers, we had Royal Falcons, we had, you know, a few different other Sunday league teams in the borough. You know, if you look at it now, bro, how many Sunday league teams do we have now?
Mm.
I think they've all gone, maybe one. And the reason why they're all gone is because the environment is not safe. The surrounding is not safe. Do you get what I'm saying? So how do you make the surroundings safe? We have friends, we have family still in the area. We want to be able to have the kids that come from poverty to be able to feel safe to actually leave their homes,
Mm.
you know, and go and play on the streets. This is what we want, bro. Like, you know, like I said, I didn't join academies till 14, 15. So up until that, up until that point, I was playing street football. Do you get what I'm saying? And so it's like, nowadays, like you said, bro, like we don't want the kids or the younger generation to feel like they can't even walk the streets and stuff
Yeah.
because, you know, they're afraid of what's going to happen when they leave their home, or they're afraid that they might not make it home. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you make it safe? Do you know what I mean? How do you give back and actually help the community that we're in? Obviously, we're talking about, you know, for example, Newham, you
Mm.
know, which is one of the poorest, you know, according to stats, is one of the poorest boroughs in London, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you make a difference, man? And like, that's what I say. So it's bigger than, you know, things that we're doing. It's like, how do you give back? And it's like, when I look back, it's like, how many inspirations were there when I was growing up, bro? Do you get what I'm saying? How many inspirations was there when we was growing up? I don't know, like Jermaine Defoe and that were, you know, come from where we from, but it's like not many of them will come back and actually, you know, do things that not that I remember anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, how can we be the difference, man? This is where we come from, man. There's a lot of people that come from the same area, like Esri, Tubes, and everyone is like, how can we come together and do something that can allow the kids to be safe, you know, in their own environment, bro? Do you get what I'm saying? Because like I said, we have friends and families that are still in these boroughs and stuff, and they shouldn't feel like they can't leave their home and go and play football in the streets and be afraid that they might come back home at 8, 9 o'clock at night and jeopardize their life as such. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it's definitely a topic that, you know, is definitely a tender topic and something that, like you said, bro, we've spoken on, and how can we obviously make a change and stuff to this type of stuff, man.
No, hopefully, like when everything's alright again, we'll sit down. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that we are going to make a change, and it starts from now. Tish, I got 2 minutes on this thing. I was gonna do your best 11, but I don't think we'll make it in time. There's a minute and something left. But you know,
Mm.
this talk, like always, like everyone that I've had on here, is always inspiration, one way or the other. Like,
Mm.
yeah, man, thank you for coming on. I will ask you for your best 11, but you got 1 minute. The time is ticking down, but
Bro, I can't lie, best 11, bro, it's techie, fam. It's techie. Yo, best 11, techie.
that is calm. It's calm. No, like that's what I want to do now. Like I'm using this platform and my music platform just to, you know, help build careers, people, singers, whatnot, youngsters, whatever it is, bro. I just want to help my community, our community, where we come from, and just make it a better place and stop all these crazy things that's going on. But yeah, bro. But I know we can do it though. It's 100%. Nothing,
Yeah, man, no, fuck.
nothing's impossible.
Bro, nothing's impossible, man. Like I said, we just got to be grateful that we're obviously in the position that we're in, and you know we can always inspire, you know, the next generation. We can always inspire someone that, you know, might be going through similar situations or similar positions to us. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like even what you're doing now is definitely big because it's definitely inspiring. You get me, the next generation or people
Hey,
that
Tish,
may feel that they don't have a way.
hey, the time's up. Love, bro.
My brother.